Hello, this is Ed Burke with PlaceForTraders.com for Monday, April 27th. Starting off in the June S&P, we've seen a big update on Friday. The June mini S&P closed 1775 higher at 866.5. In my last video, I talked about the pivot level of 844 for Friday. We needed to stay above 844 for a bullish market. Below 844, we're looking at a bearish market. I had the first line of resistance at 855.5. The second line of resistance at 863.25. Now these are 15-minute bars. We open here. This was the regular trading session open. You can see we were well above that pivot level of 844, already hitting that first line resistance at 855.5. After the first half hour of trading, you can see when we went through that first line of resistance at 855.5, then we headed back to the second line of resistance, 863.25. You can see then that served as a nice resistance line as we came off that and started trading lower. Right in here, after the release of the Fed's methods used for the banking stress test, people are trying to figure out if they liked it or not, if it was bullish for the market. We went right back down to that first level of resistance and served as nice support as the market then traded higher. I did send messages out to people. If you're looking at that second line of resistance at 863.25 as a point to short the market, if you're keying off that, just to be careful in the last hour, because basically all bets are off. What we've seen over the last few weeks obviously is a lot of volatility in that last half hour of trading. The market then closed at 866.5. Going back and just looking at some of these numbers, we opened well above that pivot level, but if you look, right around 1 o'clock in the morning, if you weren't doing anything at 1 o'clock in the morning, we went down to the pivot level, going right down to 841.5. That was the low here. But you could just see how orderly this was. At 1 o'clock in the morning, we went through that pivot level. It served as a nice support. It went through it by a few points. Then we started trading higher, obviously, through the evening session, early morning session. You could see that the first line of resistance was serving as a nice resistance for a while, and then, like I said, after that, after the regular session open, after that first half hour, once we did break through it, the market then traded higher to that second level of resistance. But in any case, for Monday, what I'm looking at is the pivot level of 859. Market closed at 866.5. I'm looking at the pivot level of 859. We need to stay above 859 for a bullish market, below 859 a bearish market. First line of resistance, 876.5. Second line of resistance, 887. For support, I'm looking at the first line of support at 849.25. Second line of support, 831.75. I also put the weekly numbers in here. Weekly pivot converging very closely with the daily pivot. Weekly pivot of 858. The first line of weekly resistance, 882.75. That's in between the daily first line of resistance and the daily second line of resistance. And then the second line of weekly resistance is at 897.5. For support, weekly support was 842.25. The second line of weekly support way down at 816.75. That's all I have for this evening. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't gone to my website as of yet, it's placefortraders.com. I encourage you to go on there and sign up for the free alerts. Thanks a lot and good trading.